Okay, so you might think that somebody who's had a Mario Plush channel for almost 7 years would have a few Mario plushes, and you'd be right. We got those guys. There's some in that bag. There's some in that box. And there's some freaks right there on the bed. And I figured you guys might be interested in seeing what all I have. There's definitely some BowserPower channel history in that box right there. And I actually haven't looked in the bottom of that box in forever. I've just kind of pulled out the characters I've needed to film and left it at that. So I'm going to be rediscovering some stuff in there, just like you guys. So we'll start off, we'll get these out of the way right here. These are just the damaged slash stunt plushes. Like right here, I have a Baby Mario with his hat removed. This is the Baby Mario that I used for Baby Mario Odyssey, and I just keep him around. I used him in Baby Mario Galaxy a little bit for like when I was throwing him at the ground and all that, so his hat would fly off. He's just kind of the stunt Baby Mario. He's technically damaged because his hat's removed. Could sew it back on if I ever wanted to, but I have another Baby Mario for that. Right here, we have the pieces of Mario, and his head's somewhere. Here is his head. So we have the pieces of Mario right there. This is the original Mario that I had when I started the channel, and nothing is sacred because this is what happened to him during the events of Mario's accident. Oh, this poor guy. He was mauled by the Chain Chomp in Baby Luigi's pet dog, and he's seen better days. I have two Toads that are like this, which is why I have this one that was turned into a stunt, gore, weird-looking Toad thing. But this is also the same Toad that I created the bullet hole for Baby Mario's Babysitter. So yeah, these are the ones that are, like, actively destroyed intentionally. So they kind of just exist, and they will keep existing there. Right here is kind of some of the main cast characters you know. All the Koopalings are here. So we have Larry, Lemmy, Iggy, Bowser Jr., Morton's there. Roy's here, Ludwig's there, Wendy's there. I think that's all of them. So there's all the Koopalings right there. We, of course, have Bowser and Kamek. You guys know these ones. These ones aren't that interesting. You see them in every video. And then here's like the main characters. There's Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. So, fun fact, even in just the rebooted series, I've gone between a couple different Baby Luigis because I have a few different ones. And you may have noticed that he swapped between different Baby Luigi episodes. I'm not really going to try too hard to categorize all of these, because there's just going to be a massive pile in the end regardless. Alright, so let's start with the box right here. So this is the original Bowser. He's the one. He was there when the channel started. And then I got rid of him because he's an unofficial fake plush and he's super ugly, and that one looks so much cooler. Bowser's can snuggle up right there. Donkey Kong, you know him, you love him. Toadsworth right here. So, fun fact, the joke in Baby Mario Galaxy, and maybe a different video, about Donkey Kong having a decoy stems from the fact that I do, in fact, have two Donkey Kongs. Here's the alive and well Toad that I was talking about. It looks just like the other one, but not destroyed. Here's the good old frog. This frog was actually a childhood toy of mine. I think I got him when I was like 3 years old, maybe. And he's been here all this time. He's kind of a weird character I created back in the day, but people seem to like him. Alright, so here's another one of the Baby Luigis. I think there's 3 of them around. See, we got 2 right there. They all look like slightly different. This one's a little like more squished and round. This one's a little softer. They have their minor differences. Here's Luigi, of course. Hammer Bro. There are, in fact, a couple Koopas right here, and I used both of them in Baby Mario Galaxy. Those weren't, like, edited to duplicate. I just actually have 2 of them. And then as for Goombas, another one in Baby Mario Galaxy that had all 3 of them. So I have this older style Goomba, this newer style one, and then this Paragoomba that's just like the newer one. I actually bought this one shortly after I quit the original run of the channel, because I saw it at like a local grocery store and I was like, oh yeah, that's cute, and I was gonna have it as like a desk ornament or something. But he's back in action now. Okay, so lots of characters you've seen kind of recently on the channel here. Here's Rosalina, Green Yoshi, Wario, Daisy. Here's Waluigi. I actually have another Wario here, and there's in fact a third different Wario. I have 3 different styles of Wario. Also have a second Toadsworth here. There's 2 of them. They're just chilling. And lots of other stuff. Here's Captain Toad. You saw him recently. Kind of trying to gloss over all the ones that you've seen and know recently. It's Blue and Yellow Toad. Chain Chomp you saw recently. Big Yoshi. He has not appeared in a video yet, but he is a Yoshi, and he is large. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but there's lots of stuff in here that was originally going to be in videos in like the old run of the channel, and maybe we'll do something with them for the rebooted thing. I have not bought any new plushes since starting Rebooted, so everything that's new that you've never seen before is just stuff that I've been sitting on for years. Ah, here he is, the third baby Luigi. So we'll go ahead and get all of those snuggled up there. There they are. All right, let's get both of these out of the way. I have two Diddy Kongs also, once again, whole decoy joke thing. Baby DK. Got Boom Boom right here. I remember being really excited for this one back in the day when I got him. He's pretty cool. I guess he's not super special to me, but he felt significant to get back in the day. Same with Pom Pom. Pom Pom's pretty cool. These two haven't made it back to Rebooted yet. I haven't included them yet, but we'll get to it. We have plenty of time. Here is the other Bowser Jr. I have, and this is the Bowser Jr. I originally had on the channel, but I swapped to this one because clickbait and because people recognize this one more and all that jazz. But this one's pretty cool looking too. Here's, down in the depths, the other Wario. So I have 3 Warios, 3 baby Luigis, and a whole other mess of duplicates. And speaking of duplicates, I have duplicates of all of the Koopalings except Lemmy, I think. This is the original Iggy you saw on the channel. He is unofficial, so that one looks much nicer. But I guess if I ever need a stunt double, he's not like... At a glance, he doesn't look too different. Most of the Koopalings that I've used in the rebooted videos are, in fact, new ones. As you can see, especially on like Roy with his sunglasses, this one's more worn. Those were all the Koopalings I originally used, but since I have nicer looking ones, I figured I'd use the nicer looking ones on camera. Not really that important, but still something I decided to do. Alright, and I'm sure every time I've gone over to this box, you've seen some other weird things or things you recognize. So first of all, here's a Mewtwo plush I have that never appeared in anything, but maybe I'll use it at some point. I think this plush is really cool. I just think that Pokemon plushes in general are pretty cool looking. I'm sure you recognize this one. This is the Tiara plush from the Baby Mario Odyssey video. It's actually a Boo plush with a white face stitched over it and like a toy plastic crown. This ended up looking pretty good, actually. Like, it's kind of janky, but if you don't look too closely, it looks pretty neat. All right, one more weird one, then we'll get back to knocking out some of the normal ones. This right here is Susan, I think is what her name was. I don't even remember. This was Bowser's wife in the original videos. It's just an old Bowser plush that was made to look feminine, and it looks really crappy and stupid. I mean, look at those lips. That looks so horrible. I can't believe I ever used this thing. I have a couple PD Piranhas. One of them is an unofficial, crappy, stupid one that sucks. This is actually the one I used in Baby Mario Galaxy because I couldn't find my other one, or at least I didn't feel like digging through the box. This is the original PD. All of his petals have folded with time, I guess. This plush is really cool. I got this, I think, for Christmas when I was probably like 6. And this thing is like actually kind of hard to come by, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't really know, actually. I haven't researched stuff about Mario plush toys in a long time. So there's another Daisy. I got 2 of those. I'll fix this pile in a moment and make it look pretty. I'm kind of waiting for my camera to overheat, and I'll take a break and fix them. Fun little behind-the-scenes detail of this video. I have 2 Birdos, because why not? And I acquired most colors of Yoshis. These weren't in the old videos, but some of these have shown up in the newer videos. I have yellow and black, and I think most of them are somewhere in here. I'm sure we'll get to more of them as we go along. Here's Lakitu. Oh wait, yeah, they're right here. Here's Red Yoshi and Cyan Yoshi. And then this right here is my original Yoshi plush. He was in some of the older videos. He's not as uniform looking with the other Yoshis. He doesn't look the same as the other ones, so I stopped using him, but he's kind of a classic. Have another Princess Peach. That makes 2 of them. See, this one is the one you could originally see in all the old videos. This one looks a lot more ratty than this one, hence why I'm using the new one. All right, here's some of the minion characters. We have Pokey. We have a Shy Guy. Monty Mole. I really like this one for some reason. I don't know why. He's just, I don't know, maybe I like his whiskers. Porcupuffer, that is a knockoff unofficial plush, and that's a little sad, but I don't really care. Alright, here's a Boomerang Bro that doesn't quite match the Hammer Bro, who's over there, because they don't make an official Boomerang Bro. He's still kind of cool, I guess. Got a Bullet Bill. Dry Bones. I don't know if I ever used Dry Bones in any old videos. I can't remember. You guys will have to remind me if that's the case or not. Here's the original Luigi, matching that other original Mario. He's really chonky and kind of stupid looking. I like the new one a lot better, so I don't use him. Mega Mushroom. This is part of the set with the good PD Piranha. This thing is also pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever shown this in a video or not, but I have him. I'm sure you guys can see the mess of custom plushes from old videos in here. We'll get to those in a moment. Just want to knock out some of the more normal stuff. It's a Piranha Plant, Bomb-Omb, Mecha Koopa. Here's a Boo, you know, the Boo that was used in Baby Luigi's Mansion. I only have one of them, and with the magic of editing, I made it look like I had many of them. Got a Cheep right here. Paratroopa, he's been around for a while. Fuzzy, Spike. I have way too many of the Bowser's Minion plushes. Like, all of these enemies from New Super Mario Bros. I just don't need that many of them. It's too many characters to have. Like, having the Koopalings in videos is already, like, way too many characters. Just having more of these, like, pointless small characters is just so much, which is kind of why I've gravitated away from that a bit in the rebooted series. We have this Mario right here from the PD and Mega Mushroom set. He has a really terrible fix on his neck because it ripped, and maybe one day he'll get better than that, but I don't use him for anything. We have this red Bomb-Omb right here that's not an official plush, and he's kind of fraying, but that's fine. Spiny right here, this came with Lakitu. They were attached by a string originally. Alright, and for the last of the non-custom plushes, we have the Sonic plushes that I bought, made one video, and realized I did not want to do Sonic videos. I still have them all these years later. Here's Knuckles and Tails, and we'll get to the rest later. Just put them down there for now. Okay, so I took a little break to arrange all of these, and there are quite a few of them. So you can see, we're almost at the edge of the bed. Hopefully I can fit the rest of them on here. There's not too many more. This is like all of the ones that were purchased online or from stores. That makes up the bulk of them. I'll go ahead, I'll get the rest of the store-bought ones from this bag out of the way, and then we'll dive into all of the homemade stuff. Okay, so in here we have Eggman / Dr. Robotnik / whatever. Oh man, he's hard to hold. He's so large. Yeah, another one from the failed Sonic Endeavor. The Sonic Endeavor was less of a fail because, like, the videos wouldn't have done well. I just know nothing about Sonic. I honestly just bought Sonic plushes back in the day because those videos were doing really well on YouTube at the time, and I was like, you know what, I'll get in on this. And then I realized that I wasn't qualified to be a Sonic YouTuber. Okay, here's Amy. Here's the crappy hammer that I made for her. Okay, there we go. Not too much left in there. So, we have, as you can see, the big focal points right here. I have a Xerneas plush from Pokemon. This thing's pretty cool looking, and as I'm sure you've noticed, it never appeared in any old videos, because I originally bought this and Yveltal right here, which I think looks even cooler. Originally bought these for a plot I had an idea for a Mario Plush movie. That never got made, and so I have these, and they're just there, and that's really the only purpose they serve. Then, in this bag, for some reason, separate from the other stuff, here is the other Waluigi I have, so I have two of them. You two can hang out, boys. And then last few store-bought plushes, I have a pink Yoshi and an orange Yoshi, and this Koopa right here that's from the same set as the old Mario, old Luigi, the Toads, old Yoshi, etc. Oh, and one last non-store-bought thing I have right here. I have the matching Beanie Baby Frog. They go together. I think he showed up at some point. I honestly have no idea if he actually did. I can't remember. But if he showed up, there he is. If he didn't, then there's a smaller one. Insane news. And so that makes every Mario plush that I still have that I purchased from a store or online. And so now all the customs are in here. There's a lot of stuff that has been in old videos, some stuff you never saw. And also, I just realized I'm dumb because here's Baby Peach, and she was in the box. I'm sure a million people are going to ask if she's going to come back and rebooted. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you yet. I have not figured anything out with her. The original way that she was put in was just stupid and dumb, so I don't know what I will do with her. So here is Broggy, the block dog from Mario and Luigi. Apparently the Bowser's Guard Dog video has like 130,000 views somehow, which I didn't even realize that was like an interesting topic. It just has that guy, and somehow that video has like a decent amount of views after all this time. Here's the Pianta plush. I think she appeared in one old video. I want to say it was Nabbit's Job Hunt. Correct me if I'm wrong, and don't correct me if I'm right. Alright, here's a Wacka that I made with a tutorial by Goomzilla back in the day. I don't even know if this Wacka appeared in a video, but I have him. Here is the Bobbery plush that appeared in the Pirate Treasure video that nobody watched because it doesn't have that many views to this day. Maybe I'll like rebrand that video and give it a different thumbnail and see if it'll pick up in views or something. You know, if you go back and the Pirate Treasure's renamed, this filming is when I had that epiphany. Here's Egad, and oh no, he's bald. I guess his hair fell off somewhere in this box, because they, keep in mind, all of these have been in this box for years. Yeah, there's his hair. Okay, well, bald gad. Yeah, no, this box moved multiple houses with me, with all these stuffed in here for the past 4 years. So I'm surprised that everything is in as nice of condition that it is. Here's Big Massive. This one I made fully custom, and I think that's probably one of the better customs I made. He's pretty cool. It's a little dark right here. So here's Dreambert, the guy from Mario and Luigi Dream Team. He's okay. I made him a long time ago, and he appeared in like one video. I tried to, like I did a lot in especially like the early videos, like the stuff in 2015. Tried to establish some weird, overcomplicated lore with him, and it just didn't work out, so I abandoned it. Speaking of that, here's the Fawful plush. He hasn't appeared in anything since then. Maybe he will someday. But, yeah, no, that was just like a weird half-baked attempt at having a cool plot that did not work out. That's the case for a lot of these, honestly. Like, here's the Lord Crump plush. This appeared in, like, what, the 5th video ever on this channel. Same with this X-Naut and this X-Naut and this X-Naut. All 3 of them just appeared in that one video that's so old and never since, because who really cares that much about them? Professor Frankly, he has the high IQ sounding theme song. This one's pretty cool. Maybe he'll come back at some point. Another 1000-Year Door one. Here's Goombella. This one kinda sucks. I feel like she could be a lot better. I don't know, she's so long. Like, Goombas should be, like, wider. Like, the proportions Frankly has, I'm kind of okay with. Goombella, eh. And then more useless 1000-Year Door ones. I have all these Yuxes that I made. These are random enemies from the game that are associated with the X-Nauts. Those are cool looking. I just don't know why anyone would care about seeing them, but here's Francis, who I made from a Goomzilla tutorial. This one went pretty well. Here's Starlo right here. This one, the shoes could be done a lot better. It's a little silly looking. And she's also flat, so, you know, you win some, you lose some, except she lost all of them. Here's the Shroob right here. I made this one pretty much custom, I think. This one's pretty cool. I'm fairly proud of this one. I made all these a long time ago, keep in mind. But the Shroob's pretty cool. That video also did better in the long run than I expected it would. The mask is lost to the midst of time, but this is a Miss Mouse plush, and she had, like, the red mask that goes with her. See, her tail used to be a heart. It got kind of bent over time. She's a little weird looking the way that her nose goes on her face, but yeah, I don't think that ever appeared in a video. Here, this thing is probably the most well-known custom thing out of all the things here. This is the vacuum from Baby Luigi's Mansion. It's pretty cool. It got the job done. Here's a Flavio I made where I just gave him sideburns and didn't give him the rest of his hair because I just looked at the sprite and I was like, yep, there's sideburns. We'll call that good. I don't think I ever used him. I feel like I was going to, and I like scrapped a video that had him in it. And then last, this one is super old, as you can tell by all the pilling on the fabric. This is Popple. I think I used him in like the Kirby video for no real reason, but yeah, here he is. He's so old. Probably like 8 or more years old. And so that's everything in the box, everything in the bag, and that makes every Mario plush that I own. So a few notes of ones that might seem like they're missing. Like I just brought up the Kirby video. I don't have Kirby anymore. I gave him away because who doesn't love Kirby? I feel like there's another one I was going to mention, but I forgot about. So if there's any plushes that you specifically remember from the old videos that you didn't see in this video, comment about it. I'll see if I remember too. We can take the trip down Nostalgia Lane together. Nostalgia Lane, a thing people say? Let's get all of them in one big shot here. There they are, covering my bed. Lots of nostalgia, good memories, bad memories, all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, I just realized after putting everything away from just filming that video, forgot about Big Goomba and Big Boo. This was King Boo in Baby Luigi's Mansion, obviously. He doesn't have his crown on him these days. He was also King Goomba in a video aptly named The Goomba King. His crown is gone. And I also have an extra Kamek plush. This one's a lot newer, but I decided to use the old shabbier one for nostalgia. So, if you enjoyed seeing this collection and maybe want to see some of these characters will definitely come back at some point that haven't, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll leave you with that. See you guys.